Anti Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are getting into Laid Back Camp Season 2, Episode 1. I'm so excited. I might have done a little bit of a happy dance that I'm finally making time to get to the series. I was saving it for when it was getting into the cooler, wintry vibes, right? So I could come back to this show, and I'm so excited. I don't know what we're going to get into. I don't think it really matters. I'm here for the vibes, and it's going to put a big smile on my face. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I'm so excited. I missed Adin quite a bit. She's like kind of my spirit animal, so. Can we go to the bookstore? No? A package. Are we gonna get to meet him? Because we sort of kind of got to see him in the peripheral at the end of the last season. Oh, it feels like there's something like feeling like coming home. Because I'm like, I miss the show. See, she even reads books about space. Adin is my spirit animal. We are kindred. I miss being able to stargaze. Alas, there are too many lights where I live now. Though whenever I go to see my parents and I'm there after dark, I am always like out in their backyard. I think it's even called out like a moonwalk tent. I love commitment to a theme. Careful. That's cute. She's a little campsite inside for the vibes. Did anyone else do that as like a kid, like growing up, where you made like a little camp? Like either in your backyard or like in the living room or something? That was a heavy bag. Jeez. Are you a father? A brother? A relation? I don't remember all the family dynamics, only that her uncle was the cool, like, old man that went camping with the motorcycle. Is this the opener? Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, I'm already so happy. I love that. I love that we're literally going, like, camping, and then it just transitions into the opening. Oh, I hope we get something festive. I'm just greedy. I like all of the, like, kind of recap, though. It's like stuff that they did in the last season. Puppy! The main character. I guess we also have, like, a bigger group this season. Right? Because we had the teacher. It's like supervisor. And might have a bit of a concerning drinking problem. Maybe. Ugh, I love that it's like a curtain call. So cute. Nope. Oh, I was gonna say, is it flashback? It feels a bit like she seems like a little bit younger. Do love the sound design of this series. This is like the moment, the obsession. I'm not used to like camping near water though, which is ironic given that I live somewhere that has an abundance of lakes. I also don't get like day camping. When I went camping, it was like at least 4 days. I guess it makes sense if she's a little bit younger. If she was like, I have to practice setting up this tent because I don't have one. I have to figure out how to do it. I do think it's interesting though, because we had the beginning of the first episode in the first season. We see like how capable it is, right? Like how much she knows. So I think it's cute to have like a parallel with that opener, but it's like her figuring out what she's doing. That's a cool shot. Like it's cute lining it up like that. And you need to bring something with heat. Gonna be camping this late in the season. Be very careful with this. We're gonna get the little warnings around. I love all the safety messages that are incorporated. They're necessary. I get it. Be careful when cooking or making campfires and everything, but like, it's so cute. Yeah, you need something to start it. You can't just throw a match into a pile of sticks and call it a day. You get careful of the wind too if you're starting a fire. I know that I'm like backseat parenting. Yeah, is it dry? They're too big. You need a way to start it. I was waiting. I was waiting for that. It was like the pine cones that speak to us. I don't use pine cones as a starter. I always use like old newspapers. But I also used to go camping a while ago where you would just have like old newspapers and flyers and stuff. Ugh, I do love curry. I thought about buying stuff to make curry today and then I didn't like a fool. She's just so cute. Patience. Hasn't quite gotten there yet. She hasn't found her zen. Did we know each other? Are we learning? Oh, well that's not yeah. Be careful of the bottom. Is it cooked? Is the bottom of the pan okay? Yeah. Oh, poor darling. Oh, sweetie. Look, we all had moments where we had to figure it out, right? Especially if we're using like an actual fire for cooking. Like the important thing is like controlling the heat of that. What? Some of it went right. You set up a tent. You started a fire. You checked off your first try, right? Sometimes you just gotta make some mistakes and learn some things. Cute that they're checking in. Like a mom. And it's curry. That's so cute. Look, my mom has one of those weird sixth sense too, where like she just knows. I'll be like thinking about something, and then I'll suddenly get a text message from my mom that's like right in line with whatever I was thinking about. And I'm like, how did you connect with my thoughts like that? She did the other day. I was like thinking about baking some bread, and she was like, I'm at the grocery store. Would you like me to buy you a flour because it's on sale? And I was like, why are you in my brain? Should I make curry? I have all of the regret now. Whenever I have the desire to make curry, I should just do it. It's always a good idea. The scenery is so beautiful in this series too. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can only learn so much from books. Like I said, sometimes you just gotta try it, right? You gotta make some mistakes and figure it out, and only then can you start to perfect things down. Just look how pretty that is. Cute. I love that she's not like getting disheartened. Like she's like, okay, now I know what I need, right? Now I know what to do next time to make it better, to be more prepared. Oh, cute. I also think it's so interesting that we got the in the last episode or the last couple of episodes of the first season where it was like a bit of a possible flash forward of like what would happen. And I like that we're in this episode being like, here's some of the background. That was a really cute way to open up the season. She's so cute. Truly puppy coated. It's the fastest way to her heart, her stomach. Got her job so she can afford her equipment. She always wants to have lunch any time of the day. See, like I was saying, she's always ready to eat. True. I had that with one of my jobs. I was like, is some of it annoying? Yes, but I get air conditioning, which is a lot. It's a very good selling point. Oh, a sheep. We decided. Oh, the lamp. The gas lamp. that we want so badly. I love the going home camp or club. It's such a mood. Look at the long hair, the ponytail. I was like, oh, I'm not working. Camping. Fair. I would also be like, I'm gonna sleep in and spend time with my dog. If I had a dog, that'd be all my time. I love how excited they are to just like have plans, time off. Oh, the jealousy of them all having time off and plans. Time poverty is a crazy way to describe that. Your friends are real ones. But now you have to get back to work. I feel like I would both do really well working in a bookstore and really poorly. I don't know if I could keep my focus, you know? I get distracted by all the books. But I also know a lot about books. I've helped other people at bookstores that I wasn't actually working at. Love the late shift there. I love that we're getting like a collaborative effort. Like our family's just like, cool, let's help you do camping. I guess they're kind of used to it. Like if that her grandfather is always camping and stuff too, so I like the sound of a lighthouse. We're gonna meet Grandpa, like officially meet Grandpa. As long as we can get back home. I love all of the like stories. I mean, if there's a puppy, might as well, right? I'm off to visit another dog shrine. Fair. If that was an option for me where I live, that would be how I would be spending my vacation time. As it is, I time my walks so that I could just casually, by complete happenstance, go by the park where there's a dog park. A little off-leash dog park that I'm just happening to walk past at a time of day where there happen to be quite a few dogs. Completely by happenstance. You're leaving super early in the morning? Hello? You just happen to be around? Be careful. Thank you for like taking your bike off, like scooter off the road and everything. Bothers me when people just stop on the road. Like, what are you doing? Of course you did. She woke up and she was like, that means I can get snacks. Cute. Love the callback. And I love that that's the cue of when we get the sun. Like the scene becomes brighter. It's just cute. I do kind of love that, like, I said this in the first season, but I love that Eden gets to, like, do solo camping and stuff still, right? Like, it's not like they're constantly together. And I think that that is a fun mechanic with the, like, messaging, right? Like, them messaging each other makes sense, right? Like, that's how we communicate with our friends and keep up with them. But I love that they're not, like, constantly always together. Are we lying? I don't even know with her. She likes to tell stories. Oh, New Year's Eve! Oh, it's gonna be all the vibes I want. And the little warning at the end to be like, be careful. I really have missed this series so much. Like, I think there's just something about the vibes of it. I love how quiet it is. There's something almost meditative in the way that they go through a bunch of the stuff, right? Where it's like showing different scenery and like the music choices and just showing like Adin going through the process of stuff. Obviously, a little bit chaotic in this one because she was like learning stuff and we got the flashback and everything. But I love just seeing the characters being like, here's like the process of how I'm doing something that's very like mundane. There's just something relaxing about that. Because I feel like, for me anyway, I get caught up in my head a lot. So there's something about seeing someone just taking the time to go through the like step by step of something very mundane and simple, show it in a way that has this like beauty and serenity to it. It just pulls me in. I don't know. Okay. The vibes are there. And again, I love how we got a bit of a parallel with the first episode of the first season where we got to see Erin going on a solo camping trip, but she's done this before. She knows what she's doing. I think that it did a really good job of establishing she's, you know, who Erin is, like the knowledge that she has. And then having this episode be like, and then here's a flashback of like how it started, how she figured it out. And I really love that even though she made a bunch of mistakes, she didn't really know what she was doing, that at the end we get that smile of her being like, okay, next time I'm going to bring a chair. We're going to try some other things, right? We're going to have the starters for the like building the campfire and stuff, right? Like we can see her going through the process of here's how I'm going to change things next time so that it's better because I want to keep doing this. So I think that's a really cute way of having a parallel to the first season, but doing something a little bit different, adding a few different layers to it and like her story and everything. So I'm so excited to get into more of this series and to have the wintry, cozy vibes that I just know I'm going to get. It's so good. But I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click this playlist to go see my reaction to season 1, or you can subscribe so next time I post a laid back camp reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.